All right, guess the audio issue is all right now, and you can hear me. I hope you can hear me because uh, all this time I've been struggling to set the mic. It wasn't getting connected. I don't know why. I finally got it connected, so hopefully it's working. Hmm. Uh. Yeah. Are you working? Please tell me you're working, Mike. Mike. Okay. Most probably it's working. Well. Hmm. Fine, let's start with the game today then. I've been playing this game since a long time now. I mean, I started long time back and I don't really play it too much. So if I had played it as much as I play Stardew Valley, then I'd probably have finished it within the first 2 days. Yeah, so I've been delaying ending the game since a long time, and there are probably like 10 more episodes in this whole zombie apocalypse. So, and there were some kids, no, not kids exactly, some students. They were stuck, and some of them suspected that I was also infected by zombies. And yeah, one of the friends who was like supportive of me, of keeping me there in the shelter, was gone, disappeared. Everybody thinks she's dead or a zombie by now, but we don't know. We haven't seen her like that. So let's see what's there in the next few episodes. I've been so busy lately. On top of that, it's been hard to get time to stream. I've been wanting to play so many stuff, like new ones, new games, but yeah, I just couldn't make the time for it because I was so busy with all the things going on. I had a fest at my college and I had like other assignments and stuff to do. So each weekend they just left me so dead and tired. I couldn't manage to bring myself to stream. Anyways, let's then stop yapping and get on with the game. Yeah, okay. I think the last episode there was something like the door was stuck. Yeah. Should I use it now? What happens if I don't use it now? I need the gems for like other purposes later on because there are way more important events. Oh my gosh, I actually do need the saw then. They won't allow me to go ahead with the episode otherwise. Yeah, get it now. The debris left by the collapsed wooden structure was too heavy to lift. No wonder it fell down. This must weigh like a ton. We tried lifting it a few more times and decided to find an alternative way. If we can just get this large piece out of the way. We all looked at where Ethan was pointing with his foot, a large wooden panel blocking the entrance. They are good people, they have helped me so far, and I hope they are not an imposter. It looked like we could definitely squeeze ourselves through the entrance if we could just get rid of that piece. What was that noise? Oh dang, are you guys alright? Yeah, we're okay. Can you go see if there is a saw somewhere? I'm sure we have one somewhere, but it's not in here. Okay, just hang on. Okay, so the saw they made me buy was that one. I could hear Eugene's footsteps as he ran back to look for a saw. A moment later, Eugene returned with a saw closely followed by Sue. Ethan grabbed the saw and started sawing the panel. After a sigh of relief, we were able to bring the boxes out to the corridor. But something was strange. I don't think Ethan cut that bit of the panel. Why did it look like it had been cut? Almost as if someone had cut it before it collapsed. Phew, that should do it for now. We'll have to clear the rest too before we try taking the bigger boxes with us. I think these were probably the food supplies or something like that. We moved the boxes to the classroom next door and returned to 1C with some food. Yeah, that probably means they had some food in them. I was so exhausted from the incident that I didn't even know how the dinner went. I could still eat some more, but I figured I shouldn't overstuff myself. Let's start the meeting. Does anyone have anything they want to talk about before we get on with our agenda? There was a brief silence in the room. Xian looked half asleep as he suddenly raised his hand in the air. I do. But bothered by Xian looking sleepy, Harry cut him off. Actually, we have something to show y'all. Harry took the hairpin out of his pocket. What's that? Wait, I've seen that before. Isn't that Judy's hairpin? Yeah, that's the friend that went missing. Why does he have that? Yeah, good question. So we went downstairs to look for people and doorways and stuff, and we came across that pin. Somebody was chasing us, most probably a zombie. And yeah, why does he have that? Everyone confused as they muttered to themselves about why he had the pin. You guys are right, this belongs to Judy. What are you trying to say? This is such a bother. Xian, he probably had something to say and we just cut him off. Makes sense, he's bothered. This is a hairpin. She had no reason to leave it behind if she left on her own. Okay, so you mean she was kidnapped by zombies? Okay. For the zombification, she was kidnapped. Okay, makes sense. We found it in one of the boxes in the basement. In a box? Wait, did you say it was in a basement? What were you doing there? Who found it? This girl, Scarlett, she is the one who trusts me the least. She's very suspicious of me as if I'm the one behind everything and I carry that zombie infection. It was her, right? Obviously. Scarlett pointed at me. See, she has beef with me. She pointed at me. I had no idea what to tell her. No, it was all three of us who went there together and found it. Me, Xian and Katara. We went to the basement because we heard something down there. Honestly, this is really suspicious. Harry tried to look over at Xian, telling him to take it a bit easy. Ethan looked like he wanted to say something. What is it, Ethan? I actually agree with what Xian says. Ethan asked us to give him a minute before leaving the classroom. What's up with him? This is just great. Are you guys saying that you're suspecting someone here? I'm sorry, but I think being suspicious is necessary at this point. We can't feel safe until all this gets sorted out. Don't you agree? Lawrence turned and looked at me. Katara, do you think so too? Well. What was the hint? I missed the hint. Sorry, but we just can't do nothing. I felt uncomfortable saying this to him. So I avoided his eyes and continued talking. You know, things keep happening here and I don't want any more people to go missing again. But that's why we should... The door opened and Ethan walked in. He was holding something in his hand. Isn't that Jay's? Jay was one of us. I think the zombies took him. We saw him. Yeah. He used to carry it with him all the time. He really loved it. In Ethan's hand was a small jackknife. He never let anyone use that. Okay, so why is his jackknife there? Yeah, why do you have that? I found this. But not in the classroom he used to stay. Then where? This is weird. It's so weird. I could hear a faint noise. I turned around to see what it was and noticed Scarlett biting her fingernails. What are you doing, Scarlett? Stop it. You'll hurt yourself. Don't you think it's weird? Honestly, I don't believe the three of them actually went together. Wouldn't it make more sense that they made all this up to cover the fact that she had the hairpin the whole time? What? She's still against me and... Oh my gosh, this girl... Scarlett pointed at me. Ethan, you found it in her room too, didn't you? I didn't. Haley grabbed Scarlett's arm to try prevent her from biting her nails. But Scarlett just kept biting her nails while muttering to herself. She seemed to get more and more suspicious. My lip balm disappeared too. Okay, my gosh, you want your lip balm back in this apocalypse and it was not even me who took it. Are you a kleptomaniac or do you just like collecting things like that? Or do you take things from the people you want to get rid of or something? Oh my goodness, this girl! I don't even know where your lip balm is. What makes you think I'm the one who stole it? And it's not even proven that I have the zombie infection that would infect everybody. I don't know why she's so against me. This is so scary. Yeah, that's my line. I'm going back to my room. I'm scared. I can't stay here any longer. And the rest of you are just taking her side? It's so weird. It's obvious something is wrong, but why doesn't anyone listen to me? Why? Okay, stop getting so angry. Scarlett screamed in fear and ran to the front door. I noticed her fingertips had started bleeding. Uh-oh, she had bitten her nails too much. Even I do that sometimes. Maybe sometimes is a bad word. I do it a lot, but it's mostly because out of anxiety. Well, during exams, before exams, I do that a lot. So I'd say it's because of anxiety and nervousness. It's a bad habit, but I can't seem to get rid of it. She slammed the door violently as she left, leaving a heavy silence behind. This is exactly why I didn't want us to start suspecting each other. That's right, but you brought it up. I'm sure there must be a very good reason that you did. Yeah, actually we need to figure something out. Worried, I pulled gently on Xion's shirt and mouthed to him. Should we follow her? Leave her, she'll be fine. Okay. I guess I wasn't the best person to go comfort her anyway. Yeah, she would just get more angry. What I wanted to say was that we should all be equally suspicious of everyone. Don't you see all this happen because one person was the target of all suspicion? What about the possibility of an intruder? We can't count that out either. But I feel like this is too hasty of a decision. You guys are basing all this only on one hairpin? That was worth all this chaos? I understand that you're worried, but I had hoped you'd come talk to me first. Then we could have at least tried to come up with something together. Don't you see me as the leader? I'm disappointed. I'm sorry, Lawrence. It had to be done. I felt sorry for him, yeah. Us doing that on our own showed that we didn't trust him as a leader. Let's call it a night then. There's a day tomorrow too, you know. I don't think there's any point to this meeting anymore. Right. Yeah, we didn't want to start a fight. Let's calm ourselves down and talk about it again. I was supposed to talk about the storage. Sorry, I think I'll go get some rest. Let's take the rest tomorrow. One at a time, everyone left the classroom. What is that music? A moment later, only Eugene, Ethan and I were left in the room. Silence briefly filled the room. Because of the long meeting, the sun had almost set and it started to get dark outside. Why aren't you going? I don't want to be alone. I just like being here. I wanted to be with you. I don't want to be alone. But choosing this one would get me a likability point, I think. Let's go with this. Man, is this really the time for joking around like that? Hey, it's not a joke. I mean, I am still afraid of a zombie jumping me. If you think cheap tactics like that work on me, you're right. Oh gosh, this tsundere. Yeah, it's not shown here much right now, but he is one. Eugene looked away while pursing his lips for a moment before looking back at me. But aren't you angry? You mean at Scarlett because she keeps accusing me of everything that's happening? Well, yeah, but, well, yeah. And that's why we fought last time. But you didn't today. She said she was scared. There wasn't much I could do about that. I guess. Before you came here, nothing really used to happen. Yeah. So I was the last one who came to the school building, who was rescued, and that's why they think, not all of them. Scarlett thinks I might be the one carrying the zombie infection and killing everybody. Before you came here, nothing really used to happen. Right, Ethan? Oh, Ethan's already asleep. Ethan was dozing off with his hands stuck in his pockets. He's sleeping again. This guy, as soon as night comes, he can't keep his eyes open. Just like my friend, one of my friends. She's so on point, on time every day, on schedule. I could never. I try to, but I cannot. My sleep schedule is so messed up. I'll be right back after I get him to his room. Okay, he's coming back? Surprise, I ended up just nodding. Okay, he's back. He's gonna be back with me. Putting Ethan's arm around his neck, Eugene brought Ethan out to the corridor. I turned around and gazed outside the window. The magical feeling of seeing all the stars so clearly had all but gone away. I kept worrying about Scarlet. She looked genuinely afraid. Had she been that scared of me? If I had started to think that all the things that had happened recently was because of one person, I would have been terribly scared of that person myself. That's why I didn't get upset at her. Huh? I think I just saw something outside the window. Oh my gosh, please don't let it be. Please don't let it be a zombie. Not at night. Everybody's asleep, most of them are. Let it be a human at least. And not a killer. I looked down at the figure. I figured it was probably an infected, but the way it moved was definitely more like a human. Okay, so I guess we are at a greater distance than that. Wait, that's Scarlet. What? Why is she leaving in the middle of the night? Yeah, it's too dangerous. Regardless how much she hated me, I had to stop her. I rushed down the stairs to get her before she left the campus. I stood in the middle of the field and looked around for her. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid as well. I should have brought something like, some bat or something to fend off zombies in case they show up. So stupid. I'm so stupid. Where did she go? Had she already walked through the gate? I think she... So fast? I was fast enough, right? She couldn't have left through the gate already. Yeah, she wasn't walking that fast. Oh gosh, who's there? I heard footsteps behind me. Please let it be Ethan or... No, Ethan's sleeping. Eugene. I turned around and looked up. Hey Scarlet, I get that you're scared, but you can't just... Okay, now I realize that I should have brought something with me. Oh no, I should have brought something with me. Yep. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What waited for me wasn't Scarlet, but a horribly twisted zombie. Ah, there's a puzzle piece? Dang. What are the chances that Scarlet got converted into a zombie like really fast? That was not Scarlet, right? Let's hope it was not. I had noticed the smell of rotten flesh moments earlier. The stench as the zombie stood right in front of me was unbelievably nauseating. However, the scariest part was its eyes and it stared right at me, ready to attack. I didn't want to die here. Was Scarlet okay? The zombie started to slowly walk closer, and I don't even have much gems, like gems or gems, whatever they call it. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. This zombie is gonna kill me. I started walking backwards to keep the distance, but it noticed me moving and started running straight toward me. Hearing its quick steps made me forget how to breathe. I didn't want to die like this. Escaping the zombie, I just ran the other way as fast as I could. Run, Katara, run. I was completely out of breath. My lungs felt like they were tearing apart. No. I need to stay conscious, yeah. If I died right now, the zombie would actually make a good dinner out of me. I need to keep running. Right then, I noticed the gym storage. the door was locked passed through my head. But right now, I don't have any other options. Grabbing the key in my pocket, I bolted toward the storage entrance. It's still following me so fast. The zombie kept the same pace, seemingly never getting tired. We had brought the key with us. And we are trying to fit the key into the hole, like, in this hurry with the zombie chasing us. We have time for that? Oh my gosh. I aimed the key at the keyhole in the doorknob and tried pushing it in. My hands were shaking so much I couldn't put the key in the hole. Come on, come on. The zombie kept getting closer. I closed my eyes and tried inserting the key one more time when... Oh my goodness. Thank God, Lawrence, you're here. The zombie collapsed to the ground with a thump. Remaining in front of me was Lawrence. He was holding a sturdy piece of wood in his hand. He must have used it to hit the zombie. Just then, the key unlocks the door. Oh, the key was for the storage room after all. Lawrence, look, it was the storage room. That's great. We can come back with the rest of the guys and... Before we could celebrate our victory... Oh, not again. A pack of zombies started running towards us. Let's get inside, quick. Lawrence grabbed my hand and rushed into the storage room. What happened? Quick, lock the door. As soon as I heard him say that, I reached for the lock and still got it. I hope the door isn't rusty enough for the zombies to break open. The zombies instantly started banging against the door as they tried to get inside. I shivered as I heard the horrifying noise outside. How long do you think the door will hold? Don't worry. But the banging continued outside. I cannot not. I do not have enough gems. Please understand. Oh, I still got points? The storage turned silent. If we stay here for a while, they'll give up and go back. Let's get back to the school then. Thank you, Lawrence. And don't mention it. But what were you doing out here? I was chased by a zombie. It did seem like that. You were looking for Scarlet, right? Yeah. Didn't you see her? No, unfortunately. I would have brought her back right away if I saw her. Looking into his eyes, he didn't seem like someone to lie. First, let's try to see what's in here while we think about what to do. Yeah, let's make good use of the time. I know you really want to help Scarlet, but we can't do anything until they're gone. Yeah, you're right. I looked around with Lawrence hoping to find something useful. But all we could find is a toolkit and some balls. Should we take the toolkit? I'll carry it. It's pretty heavy. No, I can carry it myself. I didn't mean that you were too weak to carry it. I'm just worried you're too exhausted from all the running. Oh, okay. Thanks. Our eyes met and Lawrence gave me his usual warm, friendly smile. Isn't that his business smile? I don't know. I walked over to the window and checked outside. He was right. Lawrence, I think they're gone. Let's get back then. I'm sure Scarlet is probably back by now too. Yeah, I hope she is. I followed Lawrence as we walked back. Everything was going to be fine. Everything had to be fine. What the heck happened to you guys? Do you have any idea how worried I was? The first thing I heard as I walked into the classroom was Eugene's very angry voice. Since when do you worry about things, Eugene? Hey Katara, Eugene was flipping out because you were gone made me wake up. No, I was just away for a moment and she said okay. So when she wasn't here, Eugene mumbled to himself, I'm sorry, Eugene. I just saw Scarlet outside and I thought I needed to help her to keep her safe even though she hated me. What I mean, you should have gotten back quicker. What about Scarlet? What about her? Just now I think I saw her go outside. That's why we were looking for her. Yep, mostly they had gone to sleep, right? Looks like they didn't even notice that Scarlet's gone. Good thing Lawrence was there for me at the right time. She really left? And you went after her? I mean, you weren't even close to begin with, and it's not like you're strong enough to drag her back here either. Why would you do something so stupid like that? I mean, helping a fellow human out against the zombies? Yeah, it's dangerous out there. I had to stop her. She was already outside. I just thought of keep going if I didn't stop her. But I couldn't just let her get herself in danger like that. I guess I wouldn't either, but still. How come you guys didn't come back with her then? We couldn't find her. What? Shouldn't we go look for her? Before everyone got too agitated, Lawrence gently shook his head and stopped them. There are quite a few zombies out there right now. It's dangerous. Yup, we just came back from an attack. Can't we handle them if we move in a group? If there's not too many of them, let's split in half and search for her in two big groups. Yeah, she's probably somewhere in the school field hiding from the zombies. I really hope so. We need to find her quick. By the way, where's Ethan? He does usually sleep at this time of night. I'll go get him. I'll make the groups then. Moments later, Lawrence returned with Ethan, who looked quite sleepy. We're sorry, Ethan. We woke you up, but this was important, so yeah. I was in the same team as Zion, Ethan, and Haley. We brought some equipment and were walking through the corridor. The other four had already grabbed their weapons and headed out to the school field. Zion kept complaining about something, and Haley followed slowly, clearly bothered. Ethan, having just woken up, kept yawning. I cannot even say if he wants to go back and rest. Do you need any help? Ethan looked at me briefly before nodding. I feel like Ethan's likability meter is at the highest point right now amidst all of the potential guys. Your hand like this. I stretch out my hand open to him. Ethan hesitated for a moment before putting his hand on top of mine. The way he put his hand with the back up was so cute I couldn't help but giggle. I then turned his hand over. Then I grabbed his hand with both of mine and started massaging his palm using my thumbs. I used to do this to my best friend back in school whenever she felt sleepy. Hey, someone should do this to me when I'm sleepy in class. I always try pinching myself to keep myself awake because the lessons are so boring. They make me all sleepy and I nod off most of the time. She said it really helped her stay awake. How does it feel? I feel more sleepy. Hey, wait. Hearing Xion's voice, everyone stopped. We had stopped in front of Scarlett's room. Isn't the door open? It wasn't earlier. Did she come back? Let's check before we leave, yeah. Knock knock, who's there? Okay, it's not time for a knock knock joke. We should look for Scarlett. The door was open, but I figured I'd knock just in case. There was no response. This ominous feeling, I felt it slowly run up my spine as I roughly flung the door open. But as I opened the door, I completely froze in place. Same with Xion, who had rushed inside after seeing my strange reaction. What's wrong? What happened? Hey, what? Scarlett? What happened to her? We waited when... Oh my gosh, I don't know. What waited us on the other side of the door was Scarlett's lifeless body sitting drenched in blood. Oh no, I think the zombies got her. There were quite a few zombies around, but this is inside the school building. Why would this happen? Oh my gosh. Why did she even go out? I don't understand. Let me have some water. My throat is drying up from all the zombies and yeah. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue with the next episode. Let's see what happened. Scarlett. We quickly rushed over to Scarlett. Scarlett, are you okay? I mean, she clearly doesn't look okay, but... Shocked, Haley took a couple of steps backward. That was enough confirmation of the bad feeling I had. But not wanting to believe it, I got closer to Scarlett. I gently put my hand on her arm. No, but it was cold. Scarlett was dead. Oh my gosh, it's the third person now. I felt tears roll down my cheeks. She died. She was really dead. Hey, she isn't right, Katara. I'm afraid. Zian, I'm afraid that that's the case. Haley, why are you crying? Hey, Scarlet! We had all turned completely pale by the shocking sight in front of us. It was the first time I had seen someone close to me dead. So I felt completely devastated. It's alright, Katara. I felt someone pick me up as I cried my eyes out. It was Harry. Probably having heard us, the other group had entered the classroom too. Oh no. Why is Scarlet dead? Was there a zombie? Sue's eyes looked cold as she looked out over the room. But I mean, she was outside. If she came inside, there would have been after being attacked by zombies, she came inside. There should have been blood splatters all over the place, right? Or do you mean there was a zombie inside the school building? Ethan kneeled down in front of Scarlet and started to examine her body. Zian, seemingly agitated, rushed over to him. Hey Ethan, what the heck are you doing? I grabbed his arm and shook my head to him. Damn it. He was Scarlet's friend, right? Zian stopped with a furious expression on his face. I kept holding onto his arm as I watched what Ethan was doing. As Ethan gently checked Scarlet's body, it lifelessly fell over to the side. There's something in her hand. Ethan carefully pried Scarlet's closed fist open. She was holding Zian's student ID. What? Why? What the? Right, she asked me for it a while ago. That's why. Okay, relax. What do you mean that's why? Why would she be going around with his ID? The classroom fell silent. The situation had made Zion seem suspicious. First of all, how about another quick search around the school? Sounds good. A zombie might have snuck in. We divided our groups up and spread out. But we found no traces of a zombie in the school. 3 days later. Okay, but if there were no zombies inside the school, how was Scarlet even killed? That's so uncanny. How was she killed if she had already come inside? We were unable to stay as close as we previously had been. The only thing we did was look at each other in silence. Nothing else. Just confirming that we were still alive. Guys, Lawrence was the first to break the silence. We can't be like this forever. We have to keep living, you know? It's not like it's the first time we've lost a friend. Yeah, but Scarlett was pretty close to all of you. I don't know about the other guy, but the loss of Scarlett was really huge. Hearing Lawrence's cold word, Eugene interrupted. So you're saying we should get along with a murderer? I mean, there is someone who's out there killing people, but who is it? Lawrence wasn't wrong. But we couldn't ever go back to how it used to be. We had already started to distrust each other too much. If I knew it would become like this, Harry muttered to himself. His face was filled with remorse. I wouldn't have told anyone, making everyone this worried. He's probably talking about the hairpin incident. What's done is done, Harry. I mean, yeah, you cannot change it. I know this is harsh, but regretting what happened won't change anything. Just like, before my exams, there's so much to cover, and then I regret not having studied earlier. So at times like those, I think like a philosopher. Like, what's done is done. We cannot go back to the time and start studying again. So I must do whatever I can in the few hours that I have before the exam. Like, the whole semester worth syllabus in those few 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, there's no point in thinking about it and regretting about what we could have done, because the time won't come back to us anymore. You're right, but it still hurts. Thanks though. As Harry and I continued our conversation, Lawrence looked calm, and Eugene kept on talking. I feel like Julie disappearing back then wasn't a coincidence either. But I have no clue what to do. I can't calm down. Eugene looked desperate. Eugene, what? Are you gonna stop me this time, Katara? No, I agree with you, but even I don't know what to do. I couldn't even sleep because I was so nervous. But what would arguing solve right now? We'd just keep being worried. I guess. Honestly, before she came here, then what? How are you gonna finish that sentence, Eugene? Was Eugene gonna say something against me? Like, all this started happening just after I came? I knew what Eugene was about to say, and it shocked me. If Harry hadn't interrupted him, yeah, I don't feel good. I didn't think Eugene would have thought this way. But it's true. Yeah, he's right though, isn't he? I turned round to Haley, who immediately looked away. I suddenly started feeling dizzy. I ended up just running as fast as I could out the classroom. Hey, wait! I shut the door behind me and curled up on the floor. Is this all really because of me? I grabbed my bag. I didn't have much to pack. When I had come here, I only had a few pieces of food to eat. Then the door opened. Are you going to run away in anger too? It was Sue. Hearing her calm and collected voice made me feel like my heated temper started to cool off a bit. Calm down, Katara. Okay. Sorry for being such a bother. Sue shook her head as if to tell me it was fine and closed the door behind her. The sound of the door closing was followed by silence. Actually, There is one person I'm suspicious of. I've been keeping an eye out these last couple of days. My eyes grew wide. You know who did it? At the moment, I just have a strong suspicion. So I need to go find some solid evidence. Other than Haley, all the others most of them are good people and good friends, right? Why would they kill someone? Yeah, then I'll help you. Sue shook her head again. We need to be really careful. Oh, or it could be possible that Sue is actually the mastermind and she is doing all this stuff, and now she's here to convince me that someone else is doing all this stuff. It would be too obvious if we were to go together. So she looked fondly at me. Just in case if anything happens to me, be careful of... Wait, what? Why would you not show me the name? That's not fair. I'm the player. I'm Katara. Why would you not show me the name? She will... What happens if she... Oh gosh. Sue left the room, but I was still waiting, completely stunned. The room was completely silent, but it felt like a storm was raging inside my head. Knock knock. Who's there? I just about got back to my senses as I heard the knocking. Oh, hey Ethan. What are you doing? Ethan's eyes were fixed on my bag. I quickly scooched over to the side, hiding the bag behind me. I was just... You're leaving? Seeing him look down at me made me burst into tears. Why do I always have to... Don't cry. And don't worry. I mean, everybody here keeps thinking and saying that all this zombie happening started after I came here, so... Of course I'm sad. I don't think it was you. If you really were responsible, you wouldn't be crying like this. I must have looked like a fountain as I started to cry even harder. But Ethan just quietly waited for me to finish, as he always did. And as I always did after crying, I started feeling embarrassed. But I wonder what the name was. Sue told us the name, but these guys, they blocked out the name. I don't know why. Sue was talking to me only. Why could they not show me the name? The person whom she suspects. I feel like I'm crying too often in front of you. Sorry. You're not leaving, right? No, I won't. Okay, I think Ethan's likability meter is the highest right now. Somehow. I mean, he's a kind guy. You know, the silent type, but still caring enough to help you out. But right now it's kind of crazy out there. But I'm sure everything will get better soon. I want to stay here. Okay. Anyways, let's go back. The others are worrying. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just looked. There's a cute kitten on the blackboard. Not wanting them to know I cried, I went to the window and wiped my tears. That's when I noticed something weird outside. I I knew it. I knew I was going towards the window, and I knew that I will see something outside going on. It was bound to happen. A person? Don't tell me it's Judy after all this time, and she was just faking her death and killing her friends for God knows what reason. I could see the shadowy figure of a person by the school entrance shortly before it disappeared. It was the first time I saw someone other than the guys in our group. So I was nervous but also kind of excited. Oh, do you mean it was a new person? See something? I think I saw a person. What is it? I'm just confused. Things have become so complicated now. Not really understanding what he meant, I just tilted my head to the side. Just because they're human, you can't trust them. Not anymore. I mean, the other people, not Ethan maybe, but the others have been thinking that I might have the zombie infectious stuff inside me, so I might be infecting them sometime soon. I realized that he was right. With a troubled mind, I thought back to how Ethan had been when we first met. Yeah, he had said something like this, because we are all human, we care. Ethan, how had he ended up like this? Hi Ethan, welcome to my stream. I hope you're doing well. It's been so long since I've been streaming. Something or the other comes up every week and I become so tired that I end up being unable to stream. And this game, I've been procrastinating on the ending since forever. So I thought, let's just get it on with the game. So yeah, no new game today, but this one. And it's nice to see you after such a long time. I hope all is going well. So when you said you saw someone, I wasn't sure what to think. It worries me and bothers me at the same time. We need to be more careful. If we get stronger and stay careful, wouldn't we be able to protect ourselves? Even if we met new people? Instead of just suspecting them, I worried that what I said would sound like me scolding him, but surprisingly he looked relieved to hear it. You're right. As long as we don't let our guard down, we don't have to be worried about meeting anyone. I thought I wasn't making any sense, but I'm glad you understand what I meant. Let's get back. The guys must be worried. Okay. We headed back to room 1C together. Welcome back. Harry looks worried. I'm sorry, Harry. Did you grow tired of crying? Zion! Why would you say that? I was upset and I did cry, but why would you say that to my face? I swear every time you open your mouth. Eugene was standing behind me, poking his head out looking at me. I just silently watched as he hesitantly walked up to me. Katara? It's okay, you don't trust me anymore, I get it. You see, um, uh, I'm really sorry. Oh, okay. Are we making up? Okay, it's okay. Phew, it won't happen again. I nodded and looked around. I wanted to talk with Haley next. Oh, was the name that Sue mentioned Haley? Like, was she the one she found suspicious? I wonder if it's her we're talking about. But Lawrence, who had been talking with Ethan, walked over to me. I was told you saw something. I saw a person outside. They were wandering around the entrance. I see. A person, huh? We'll just keep that in mind when we patrol outside the gate. We're going on patrol again? After all this? I mean, we do need to keep the zombies in check in case they try to break in. Yeah, we have few things to take care of first. But we still need to go find some food. We can't just starve here. That's true, but where's Sue, by the way? Has she already gone to sleep? But she never misses the meetings. While we need to do our best during patrols, we have started to distrust each other inside the school. I felt like I saw Lawrence glance over at Zion and Harry as he spoke. And one of us even ended up dying. We need to stay on our toes. That's why from this point on, I'll be keeping a record of any unusual behavior of everyone. Are you telling us to be suspicious of Sue? Unfortunately, yes. Okay, I mean, he can keep tracks, but she's just out to like look for whoever she's suspecting, right? No matter whether I trusted Sue or not, I felt it was best to follow what Lawrence said. In situations like this, we need to be extra careful. What Sue had told me maybe couldn't be trusted either. Yeah, maybe she was the one who went around and killed the other people, and she is now saying stuff like she's suspicious of someone and saying their name to like distract us. I decided to just wait for the time being. We'd know for sure when she got back. Thank you for understanding. Let's keep our eyes open. Was it my imagination, or was Lawrence colder than usual? Or could it just have been because of the situation? First of all, I can see you all are really tired. But the reason I've asked you all here is to emphasize how important it is for us to stick together. Lawrence finished his sentence, the room went quiet. Also, we have things to do that can't wait. Let's take our farewells with Scarlett. We all closed our eyes. Then Lawrence started his speech with a calm voice. Just like the last time, he ended his speech with a request for everyone to overcome any hardships and to stay strong. This time, it somehow felt more heartbreaking than with Jay. Yeah, because I wasn't that close to Jay, and I wasn't that close to Scarlett either. But I had been with her for much longer than I had been with Jay around. So her loss makes it way more sad. One day, let's take one day to recover and then start with patrols again. Harry, you have the map with all the previous search zones marked, right? Ah, that's right, it's in my room. Great, make sure to bring it with you. Got it. That's the end of the meeting, all dismissed. Patrol. Ignoring Eugene's mumbling, I walked over to Harry, curious about the map. I hadn't heard about that before. Here it is, even though it really isn't anything special. Harry pulled out a large map after digging around in his bag. He had clearly looked at it often, judging by the torn corners. We took it from a real estate office. Huge, isn't it? As he reached out to hand me the map, his open bag tipped over, spilling the contents all over the floor. Among the noise that was created by the falling things, I heard the sound of an empty bottle. I'm so clumsy. I'll help you. No, there's no... Ignoring his response, I bent down to help him pick everything up. Why do I feel like there might be something suspicious in his bag that I am not expecting to see in there? Plastic bottle? Medicine? Yeah, it's nothing. I didn't know you were sick, Harry. Well, you see, it's just for headaches. I'm not infected or anything like that. It's just that since earlier, flustered, Harry kept rambling on incoherently. It's fine, everyone gets sick every now and then. But Harry, you're still kind of suspicious. But this, I shook the bottle. It was really light and made no noise as I shook it. Yeah, it's empty. I just carry it with me every time. It helps me. Have you had headaches for a long time? Oh my gosh! Look who is it in chat. Hi Yume, welcome to my stream. Currently, I'm just trying to finish this game. There's a zombie apocalypse going on, and some of us students, like not students, like we are students, but not of that school. Maybe I forgot the plot. We have like gathered here to survive and yeah, everything. But after I arrived, people have been getting killed left and right, so everybody suspects me right now. And yeah, just trying to see where it ends up going, and if we can date anyone in this apocalypse, because there are likability, scales. This is a dating simulation after all, even though zombie survival. But then sleep when? Sleep is a myth. No, okay, I'm sorry, not a myth. I will sleep soon. Trust me, I'll sleep soon. You should sleep early as well. You don't sleep enough. Yeah, it's a dating sim. Yeah, I mean the horror is mixed in between all that. There's not much romance as per se, but yeah, still, it's a dating sim. Okay, let's get back to Harry. Harry, please do not be suspicious. And thank you so much for the hearts. I keep seeing the hearts. Also, thank you so much for dropping by. It's nice to see you. I guess I do or not. I don't know. He put a wide smile, but it didn't feel sincere at all. My family went through a tough time. My mom cried every day. Harry, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. No, it's okay. I can talk about this now. Okay. When I saw her cry, I felt like I shouldn't cry. So I've always kept it inside. Because of that, whenever I'd usually cry, I'd instead get bad headaches. I can relate, Harry. Crying gives you headaches and it makes you catch a cold as well, so have fun, yeah. Yeah, I must see what I can play next after this. I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley, but lately it's been so busy. I didn't really even get the time to stream either. I am streaming again after like long 2 weeks. Yeah, I think so. And I don't even have classes tomorrow because of all the election stuff going on, so yeah, it's alright, I can sleep in. Okay, let's see. Yeah, take care of yourself, Harry. I told him as I handed him the bottle back. I will. You too. Hearing Harry say such kind words back to me made me feel even more sad for him. It felt weird to see our neighborhood on a map. Since I hadn't had many reasons to watch them, it was actually kind of difficult to recognize locations. Yeah, true. I mean, even though I look at maps, it's hard to understand which part is which unless you're used to handling maps. But every here and there, I recognize names of places I used to know, making me feel excited. Was it because we had so little entertainment left in the world? We studied the map together for a while before I went back outside. Katara. On my way back, I found Eugene standing outside my room. Were you waiting for me? Yeah. I brought him into my room, but something was different. He seemed kind of upset. At the same time, he looked serious too. What is it? You know, how about leaving this place together? Huh? You mean you want to leave all of our friends in the school and go somewhere else? Outside where the zombies are? Do you think we can handle it by ourselves? Wait a second, is this gonna lead to our own Eugene ending? Hold up, Eugene. I'm not sure how I feel about you yet. I need to think about it, Eugene. I mean, how far can we go? Isn't the whole world occupied by zombies right now? Eugene's face filled with emotion. I know I'm not the most reliable guy here. I realize I forgot to finish my point. Yeah, I mean, I was just confused, so I ended up asking leave together with you. Not that I meant to question it, like strength or anything like that. Yeah, but it will be dangerous, you know. Alright. Maybe you're right, it's safer here. It's so peaceful here, I guess I forgot what it's like outside. Okay, Katara, you should get some rest. Forget what I said. Eugene left the room, but I couldn't help but feel restless. He must have been so worried. Maybe I made a mistake turning him down like that. If even to just make him a bit more at ease, I probably should have put it a bit better, but in a situation like this, wouldn't it be worse to agree to do reckless things together with him? My thoughts kept bouncing around inside my head, and before I knew it, it was morning again. I wasn't even sure if I had slept or spent the entire night awake. I just hope Eugene is okay, like, I hope nothing happens to him. I was just so tired. Knock knock. Someone knocked gently on my door. The way of knocking reminded me of something. I opened the door, and as I expected, Ethan was standing there. I thought you'd be worried. Hearing him say that made me smile. Thank you. I want to give him something in return. I don't have enough money, enough gems for chocolate. I'm sorry, Ethan. I don't really have anything to give you. Huh? Why did its likability go up? I felt bad. Ethan had always been so considerate. I decided to save it for the next time I found anything. I had to focus on staying strong. Being afraid wasn't going to help me here. But Ethan being by my side made me feel safe. Okay. Okay, this episode is for patrolling. We need to choose groups. So do I just choose my favorite people and just go along with it? We need to choose groups. Who should I go with? Ethan has the highest points so far, and then I think it's Harry. After Harry, it's Eugene, and then Lawrence and Zion are almost tied. What's there in the mailbox? Okay, there's no mail. Spend time together to get to know him better. You can obtain images and lovely memories. Harry, age 18. Oh. We need to finish, like, these are for the nighttime watch, these are for patrolling, like we'll get this after patrolling, and this is for the ending if we end up with Zion, and this is for Lawrence. Why does that smiling silhouette scare me? He's the leader here. He's very kind and sweet. Oh, okay, yeah. A bit whiny, but he can be cute sometimes. Oh, look at the pictures with Eugene. He's really strong. I can totally depend on him. He's also 18, height 6'1". Damn, he's tall. Eugene is 17 and 5'6". He's also tall. Lawrence, he's also 18. Zion is 5'9". He's the cocky one. He could be more friendly. Harry, he's always so nice to me. I can depend on him. Okay, everybody except Eugene is like 18. Also, I like Eugene. I like Ethan too. The rest, Zion is good as a friend. As for Harry and Lawrence, they, even though they are the kind ones in the group, like Ethan is the kindest one, I don't doubt him much, but Lawrence and Harry, they make me think twice. Like, what if they're actually putting on a mask? Oh, these are the puzzle pieces. Unusual moment of the fellows. Oh, this is a whole picture. Unusual moment of the fellows. Collect pieces and complete the puzzle. Whoa, that looks like a skull. Whoa. Okay, we need to choose someone to go on patrol with. Should we go with Ethan or should we go with Eugene? I want to go with Eugene because I want to unlock the picture in the diary. What do you mean I don't have a ticket? Should I go with Eugene? I don't have tickets. I don't think it's my turn today. I wanted to go with you, Eugene. Yeah, I think whoever it is, I need to get the ticket, but I don't have it. I don't think it's my turn today. Do you wish to skip the night watch duty? This is a special episode just for you and him. If you pass, you'll miss the special memory and image. Do you still wish to pass? I'll pass. I cannot help it. I don't have the tickets. We were preparing for going outside to patrol. Haley's eyes were filled with anxiety. I could feel what she was worried about. Today we'll split into one group checking the school and one group going outside. Which one do you prefer? Since you seem worried, I'll do my best to reflect your wishes. I noticed Haley glanced over at me, but as soon as I looked over at her, she turned away. Seeing her bite her lips, Eugene got annoyed. What are you doing? Are you just gonna do nothing? Are you just gonna rest on your own comfortably? Haley got startled, making me feel like I had to intervene. Don't talk to her like that, Eugene. What? I didn't say anything wrong. Try to be a bit more nice. She is also nervous, right? You should be nicer to her. I don't want any more fights. You don't need to put it so aggressively. Fine, I got it. Eugene hesitated for a moment before looking over at Haley. You don't have to apologize. No, I guess I might have been a bit harsh. Sorry. Okay. I patted Eugene on his back for doing a good job. Back when we first met, I would never have imagined him to be able to apologize like that. Yeah, he is a good guy. You see me as a kid, don't you? Not at all. You acted like a real adult just now. That just makes it sound more like you see me as a kid. I'm sorry, Eugene, but you're just so cute. Although I don't know how I ended up with more likability points with Ethan than with you. Alright everyone, let's get back to the meeting. Let's see who goes out for the patrol and who stays inside to look for the zombies. I'll do it. Then Haley and I will stay in school. It seemed like Sue got that Haley was uncomfortable around me too. Then I'll... Xian? Yeah? Do you mind staying in the school? Since Ethan and I are going out, we need someone strong to stay here. How did you know that I want to go out? Oh, well, if that's what you want, I guess I don't have a choice. Who is it that Sue was suspecting? She told us the name, but these guys, they didn't let me see the name. Why would you block out on such an important piece of information? Harry, you're going outside too, right? Yeah, I'll go too. It's decided then. Me, Katara, Ethan and Harry, the four of us will be the team heading outside today. And Haley, Sue, Eugene and Xian will stay and guard the school. I got a weird feeling about the atmosphere in the room. Was I imagining things? So take a look at this. But my train of thought was cut short by Lawrence pulling out a map in front of us. Right here is where we'll begin our search, and then we go all the way here to the station. It's quite a long route, so be sure to stay on your toes the whole time. Yeah, we need to run whenever we see zombies, so of course. It would be really nice to find some clean water too. As always, we moved very quietly after going outside the school gates. The further we went from the school, the more the nervousness started to set in, and each step grew heavier. Harry patted me on the shoulder, telling me it would be okay. I thanked him with a smile and kept walking. In the distance, I spotted a pharmacy sign. It's just for headaches. Oh, right. Harry did say that he was having headaches, though I'm not sure if he was telling the truth or something sus is going on. Could there have been some painkillers left in there? Harry could take it if he really needs them. Most people probably went for the antibiotics or bandages. I carefully tapped on Lawrence's arm. Oh, is there something wrong? Can we stop by there? I pointed at the pharmacy as I whispered in his ear. The pharmacy? That would be kind of a detour. There might be medicine in there. That's possible. Okay then. It doesn't look like a big pharmacy. So do you mind going with Harry while Ethan and I check the surroundings? Not at all. We'll be back in a moment. Be careful, you guys. Yeah, let's hope there's no zombie inside. Lawrence pointed to the direction we were originally heading. We'll rendezvous over there by the blue sign. Alright, thanks Lawrence. We wish each other good luck and split up. Luckily, we didn't run into any zombies on our way to the pharmacy. Thank goodness. We walked inside the pharmacy and found that things were displayed quite neatly. Not that there wasn't very much left to put on display, but still. I thought it would be messier in here. Same here, I guess not too many people have stopped by. Harry opened his bag and stuffs it with bandages and antiseptics. This is actually better than I expected. So that's why you really wanted to check this place out? I let out a light laugh. I didn't want to take all the credit myself, so I kept looking for the painkillers. Oh! A small bottle on the shelves grabbed my attention. I checked the cap to make sure it hadn't been opened. I turned around to see Harry trying to open a small drawer. I probably shouldn't take the ones that are already open. They might have been mixed up, so it wouldn't be worth risking it. Harry? Yeah? Isn't this what you need? When you noticed what I was holding, his eyes grew wide. Are those painkillers? Thank you. You remembered. Of course I did. I hope you won't have to take them though. Yeah, me too. His smile made coming here totally worth it. Oh wow, my bag is so heavy. Should we head out? Harry gave me a sign and we started moving toward the entrance. But just as we were about to open the door... Oh... Please tell me it's not another zombie. Or it is. Was it our own footsteps? I put my index finger to my mouth and listened carefully. Harry started looking nervous. We waited in silence for a moment, but there were no other noises. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Alright, let's go. Harry carefully opened the door. But that very moment... This time, Harry must have heard it too, as his eyes went thin and he started looking around. Step back. Damn it, it must have heard us trying to open the door. What kind of a zombie noise is that? The strange noise was getting closer. Harry tried to close the door again. Oh jeez, don't tell me we'll need another gem sorta like thing because I don't have enough. Oh shoot. A large hand appeared out of nowhere and stopped the door from closing. You damn zombie bastards! What? I'm not letting you off. You're not getting away this time. I'm gonna kill you all. It's a man, huh? He took steps back. The door bursts open and there comes a big man. He walks in dragging a metal pipe on the floor. Oh, that was a noise. Oh, so that was not a zombie after all. But hey, who is this guy? It's a new guy? I'm taken aback by the unexpected twist. Harry stands in front of me to guard me. He yells at the man. We're not zombies. You're not getting away. Man, you don't even have eyes. You're just an NPC. How dare you? I'll get rid of all of you. It didn't look like we would be able to get through to him. He saw us as zombies and was hell-bent on killing us. Katara, you need to run. No, I won't leave you behind. You have to quickly. Oh no, that guy already. His face was filled with agony. The man was really trying to kill us. Feeling a chill down my spine, I turned around and grabbed a large shelf. Harry, this way. Harry pushed the man as hard as he could and sprinted over to me. When he got close, I knocked over the shelf to block the way. The The shelf dropped down on the floor with a loud crash. Taking the opportunity, we ran further inside the pharmacy. Ah, you bastard. What? Why are we going further in? Couldn't we have left? I could hear his grunts and clomping footsteps as he chased us. As we ran, we knocked over anything that we could to try to slow him down. Katara, over there! Harry was pointing over to a door in the back of the room. We started rushing toward it, but... oh no, it's locked. And the lock was too high up to be unlocked quickly. No! There was no way out and the man kept getting closer to us. Oh no, what should we do now? What? That's such a cliffhanger! Gosh, I guess I cannot continue anymore in this episode because I still need 10 more gems, and for that I'll need like since it's 3 gems per day, I'll need 4 more days to do this episode. I guess we'll have to give up this time. Because otherwise, without the hammer, we won't be able to open the door, so it's pointless trying to open it with our bare hands. Okay, then I guess I should then end the stream here today because yeah, we cannot go further with this. Oh, we have to pay for all of these. No, I'm not giving up my gems for these chats. It would be nice to read them, but not at the cost of my gems. There's none right now. Okay, then I guess that's it. Thank you all for coming to my stream and for dropping by even though you're busy. Thanks for leaving a like on my stream. It was nice to play this again after a long time, even though I got blocked right now due to the shortage of gems. It's okay, we can continue it again next time, or maybe I'll just upload another video of this. So thank you all for coming. I'll see you guys in the next stream then. Bye bye. Oyasumi nasai. I'll see ya.